Intuitors, it's Aria here. Welcome to the Intuit Cafe. I have really put a lot of thought into this series of videos I'm doing this week. And the idea and the concept actually came to me as I was thinking about a way to incorporate a choose your ending kind of a reading with the regular readings that I do by signs of the zodiac. One of the reasons I really like the pick a card readings is that I really feel it gives you an opportunity to tap into your own intuition and really get some guidance that's more tailored to your specific need, and then also kind of to gauge your own ability to choose the right reading that really resonates with you, that will just happen to be a message from your higher self, guides, angels, or whatever you believe in as your guidance, that they come through in an opportunity where you really have to pick something intuitively, and then it really matches up to what you're looking for. I'm going to create a number of different videos that are like action outcome. And at the end of this reading, there's going to be 4 videos that you can choose from that give a suggested action and outcome, or potential action and outcome. If you're cross-watching or you're watching your own sign and you really realize that the person, that's the story in this reading is really that other person, your love interest, for example, you would like to have an idea about what they might do next, then set the intention that you pick that they're on the trajectory at this time to do. The other way you would use it, if you're watching the reading and you really realize this is about you, what would be the suggested actions and outcomes that you might engage in? Then again, you set the intention that whichever action outcome reading that you pick in the end is really meant to determine this is a good action because I like that outcome, or maybe this is not a good action because I don't like the outcome that comes out of it. I can't wait to see what you guys think of it. Give me your feedback in the comment section below. And right now we're just going to go ahead and get right into your individual zodiac signs. So thank you so much for watching, and let's dive right into it. Alright, so what does Leo most need to know about a love situation at this time? And I've put out some cards here. Let's go ahead and just jump right into it. So first of all, interesting that the heart does come up. So right now it looks like someone is really going within and even taking a break right now from the love situation, whether it's a break, actual physical break between you and another person, or you're just in a state of maybe you don't even have someone you're dating at this time, but you're really going within right now in contemplation, thinking about and going into the situation of love for you, between you and another person, or just you and in your life in general. And taking a break from, if there is something going on with you and someone else right now, there does look like there is taking a break to the extent of at least taking the time to go within and asking yourself questions, feeling into it, that kind of thing. The situation that really seems to be coming up is there's something about romance and love that is feeling like a burden right now. And whether this is because you don't have someone in your life or you do, but regardless, it just is like there's something about the love situation, the romance in your life. Maybe it's missing, or maybe maybe you're wanting more of it, or what you do have is just not fitting the bill. Maybe it is even a burden for some of you in the situation you're in the relationship that you're in, and that is really coming up. I also feel like the moon card is coming up here because even as I am doing this video, I'm recording it on the day of the eclipse, so it's a new moon, but still the moon phase comes up into consideration when we have the moon card come up, and thinking about what is happening at this time right now with the energies of this particular moon. And of course, a new moon is always a very powerful time for planting and setting seeds and putting in new intentions for your future, but especially with an eclipse, it's extremely powerful. Something you're not seeing in regards to this whole situation, even though you are going within and you do feel the burdens, but something you're not really seeing right now is the fact that you really do have the answers and the key. In some way, you have the key within you to solve the situation and to resolve and move forward into creating what it is you really truly desire. In regards to, I think that in the aspect of where love connects and intersects with your whole entire life, like what what are you really trying to create in life, and what is your legacy? So either you or someone that you're connected to is really has been thinking a lot about this, felt burdened in some way, but doesn't quite see the fact that they have the answers right inside of themselves to create what they really want with this. And it has a lot to do with the social connections even in life. So, you know, you might be like, oh, well, I'm just wanting to have this partner or this person in my life, and or I'm having trouble with this person in my life, and yet how that all interconnects into the entire, like, what are you trying to create in your life, and then how that your outward appearance to others, but then how you enjoy that for yourself. For example, you know, the life that you've created with you know, for yourself, but also in partnership with someone. Very interesting to me that I have Leo come up, but also another king. So I have two kings came up here, and I was really wondering what this might mean. I think that a lot of you out there, I'm feeling that because Leo is here, this is definitely going to have something to do with you, whether it's you or the person maybe you're cross-watching for, or maybe this is you. But in regards to whatever's going on with this whole contemplation, trying to figure out what it is that you really want in life, you're facing, this is what you really want to create in life. You want to create this legacy, and you really want to have this full picture that includes your social life, your standing, your finances, your you know, your home, your everything. But what your back is to is, or their back, or someone's back is to, or Leo's back is turned to the King of Swords. And the Swords is here about perception. And again, I'm feeling like it kind of connects back here to the key. The key is in your hands in this situation in order to come into, you know, the full knowledge of what it is that you have within you, inside of you, that really can create this. You really have the power to create it. It's almost like this message. Here we have the message, the letter. The message needs to get through to Leo that they have the ability, they have the key, and it needs to get through to them, but their back is to this. And yet I have the scythe here. This is very encouraging, because the scythe means that very suddenly I feel like this piece here of really coming into your higher knowing, your understanding, the perception, and the realization that you do have it within you to create this, what it is that you really truly want. In regards to love and romance, the heart is about love, the moon can be about romance, and your deep feelings and an emotional fulfillment. See, here we have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, and the emotional fulfillment and the romance is a burden right now, and is difficult, and it's hard going, but because what's really the desire to have really, you know, be created here is the 10 of Pentacles, which is that complete fulfillment. And there's something here about in a social, because the garden is about social, it's about meeting, it's about people, a lot of people coming together. It feels like that Leo right now is in the sense of what it is they're truly trying to create is being blocked in some kind of way in social aspects. There's a blockage in social aspects. Let me read across this direction here. So what our heart truly desires, what we love, where the heart lies is in, and what the heart is desiring is true romance, true emotional depth and connection. The key really is in an emotional connection with others. Getting out. I feel like a lot of you are stuck. We have a stuck energy here with the 2 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. A lot of you feel stuck. A lot of Leos feel stuck in regards to how it is they can really expand. This is all about expansion and, you know, creating this, you know, networking. Leo loves to be the center of attention. So maybe there's also something like there's something that's not being fulfilled in Leo because they're not getting the recognition that they desire. The moon can also be about recognition. Recognition is key in a social setting in order to feel, or like in interacting with others, in order to feel like you've really created this destined, you know, what you really not destined, you know, like the legacy or the fulfilled life that you really want to create. There's a message that is coming to Leo that, or Leo has that information at his hands. That's the key. The key is the breakthrough. The message is the breakthrough. Some information, something coming in that will help with this, and it will come in very suddenly. So I feel like there's some good things coming for some Leos who feel stuck. They do have the key. They have the ability to break their way through this. So what we're going to do right now is at the end of this video, there's going to be 4 videos for you to choose from, and just decide to your, you know, thinking into yourself what it is you are attracted to for action, outcome. What can you do if you're cross-watching for another Leo, or if this is you? What could you do, and then what would be the resulting outcome? If you watch one, I should just cut that out. Leave it right there.